Hey guys, we're out here on my 2016 GMC Sierra, and this truck is equipped with the LED package. It's an SLT, and the SLTs come with the tail lights are LED, the headlights are LED, the turn signals are LED, the brake lights are LED, but the backup lights, this white portion right here, is still incandescent. And I'll show you the problem I've had with them and why I'm replacing them with an aftermarket LED bulb. I'm going to show you the before and after, and I'll put a link to these LED bulbs whenever we're done here if you want to get you a set. But first thing we're going to have to do, first let's get set up here to take these lights out. Super easy to do. Now before we do this, I think I've got everything I need out here to do this, because I'm going to close my garage door so that the light does not interfere with this test. So let me go ahead and do that. And I've got the tailgate down, but I'm going to show you. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go in. I've got that light on in the office, so I'm going to go turn that off. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We got the house all dark, so I've got the truck backed up, kind of in a section of the house to where the garage door and the house will kind of block any light. You can see how dark it is with no light. And I'm going to turn on, I'm going to stand back, I'm going to turn on the backup lights, and we're going to see how bright it is. I'm going to turn this light off. I'm standing about 6 feet from the back of the truck, and this is going to be the tail lights, including the reverse lights. So you can see how yellowish they are. That's how much it lights up this little corner of the house. Now, as you can imagine, the reverse camera, the backup camera, you know, this doesn't put out a whole lot of light, so when you're backing up at night, you can really see very good. So that's where these are going to come in, hopefully. These are 1,000, I think they're 1,000 lumen is what they advertise them as. Now whether or not they're actually 1,000 lumen, who knows? But nonetheless, surely they're going to be brighter than the incandescents. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to change. Let me get this kind of set up here. Hopefully you can see that. T15 Torx is all that's required. You don't have to have, obviously, a power unit, power drill, power tool to do it. You can do it by hand. Take one of these LEDs. So we'll take both of them out. Kind of get an idea of what they're going to look like. All solid state. I mean, it's a nice looking LED. Okay, anyway, back to the tail light. Once you get these two screws out, just kind of grab your light and pull it right out. And what you got is you've got these two little studs that fit in these holes right here. Now just kind of rest it right there, hopefully you're getting all this. Yeah, you can see that. This connector right here. This connector right here, not that one. This is for the LED part of it. This is the one that's got the incandescent in it. We're just going to unplug it. I'm going to plug this. I'm doing this one-handed, by the way, so it's kind of difficult. Okay, we got it plugged in. Stick it back in. Just rotate it. Okay, now I'm going to set the camera back down here. Slide it straight back in. Make sure those two little studs find their holes. And there you go. Trying to stand over the camera so that I can get to these, so bear with me. Now, just to see the difference in brightness from one to the other, we're going to do that same test. I'm going to stand back. It's about right here, about 6 foot. I'm going to turn this light off. Hopefully you can see how much brighter and whiter that light is. I mean, it even lights up the entire side of the house right here. The ground is all lit up more. Here's the ground on the passenger side with the incandescent. Here's the ground on the driver's side with the LED. Way more brighter. Okay, enough of that. Let's get this one changed out, then we're going to see the difference between both of them lit up. Get my LED. Hopefully that thing's not going to be real hot since it was, and it is. Now another thing you need to know is any LED that you, or any aftermarket bulb that you put in a vehicle nowadays, most vehicles, I ain't gonna say all, but most, this one included, needs to be what they call Canbus friendly. And what that means is, so this vehicle will actually, if you have a bulb go out, it will show up on the instrument panel, and it has symbology that will indicate that you have a turn signal out. It'll say right turn signal out, left turn signal, brake light. I think same thing for the headlights, front turn signals, and what have you. If you put an aftermarket LED in some vehicles, if you put the wrong aftermarket LED in, it thinks that the bulb's out, and it will give you that symbology up on the instrument panel. These LEDs are Canbus friendly, meaning that they won't cause an error on your instrument cluster and give you a false reading that you have a bulb out. So, okay, come over here. Okay, so here we go. Let me get back about right there, I think is where I was at. Turn the light off, hit the button, and there they are. You can instantly see on the ground how much brighter it is. If the tailgate was up, we'd have a lot of light right here in this area too, but the tailgate's down, so it's blocking the light. But let me stand over here. So you can imagine now with the backup camera how much brighter it would be when you're backing up. You'll actually be able to see, you know, with all the extra light. A lot brighter, a lot wider. Like I say, I don't know if they're actually putting out 1,000. It was either 1,000 or 1,100 lumen is what they advertised them at. Whatever it is a lot brighter than the factory bulb. So now let's go in, let's start it up, make sure we don't have anything pop up on the instrument panel saying that we have bulbs out. And I'm going to put it in reverse because that's where, you know, those lights are reverse lights. So if there's going to be any indication, it's going to be whenever I go into reverse. I'll go ahead and close the door so that it makes that happy. I'm going to drive, go back into reverse. So I'm not seeing any problems there. So there you have it. Now before I post this video, I'm going to drive this truck for a week to make sure that there's no indication that I have reverse lights out and that they continue to work like they're supposed to. And then I will post this video and let you know if I believe that these were worth it. I think, if I remember right, these LED bulbs was only either $10 or $15 for the pair. Very inexpensive. They look like they're quality product. They were highly rated. I'll put the link to them if you're interested in getting a set. But so far, you know what? While we're here, I almost forgot. Let's look at the backup camera. Oh, I got to put the tailgate up. Easy enough. Let me get the. Here, I'm gonna turn the camera off and get all this stuff picked up, and then we'll take a look at the backup. Okay, gonna go to reverse. We're gonna see how bright it is in the back. That's tons brighter. I don't know how that's coming through on the phone, on the camera, but I can actually see my garage door. I can see the front door, the bushes. Yeah. It made a huge difference for the backup camera. Hopefully you're able to see that. Hopefully that's coming through just as good as what it is here on the display. We should have looked at that before I changed them, but I figured that just the backup, just the rear of the vehicle, you could see how much more brighter and lighter it is, would be sufficient. But anyway, we still don't have no illumination up on the cluster of any kind of bulb problem. So pretty sure that these are probably going to work out great. Anyway, that's about all I got. You guys take care and be safe.